Hey guys, welcome back. Today we have the January Moonshine Manny collection to talk about. If you are unfamiliar with Moonshine Manny, it is the indie brand created by Phoebe Moon here on YouTube, and she releases a monthly collection. The collection this month is called the First Impressions Collection, and this is inspired by the classic Jane Austen novel Pride and Prejudice. There are 6 polishes in the collection, so let's get into some swatches. And as always, I'm going to be reading Phoebe's descriptions because I just really like the way she describes things. Anyways, so the first polish is called Induce Me into Matrimony. This is a dusty steel blue cream shimmering with a teal to fuchsia multi-chrome shift. This one covers in 2 coats. You definitely want to wear a shiny top coat. It dries a little bit dull, like not quite matte, not quite semi-matte, just not quite shiny. But that's why we have top coat. And otherwise it has a good formula. It covers very evenly in 2 coats, and it's a lovely dusty blue. The next one is called I Will Not Be Interrupted. Delicate silver hollow microflakies combined with purple to green aurora shimmer and pink gold green iridescent flakies create a striking and glowing opalescent holographic. This is actually sheer enough you can wear this as a topper. I wore this in 1 coat over Induce Me into Matrimony, but you can build it up on its own, and it's opaque-ish in 3 coats. It's not completely opaque. I can still see a little bit of my nail line, but I think that this would be a beautiful polish in as a topper because I really like these types of polishes as toppers versus building them up on their own. So that is 1 coat and then 3 coats of I Will Not Be Interrupted. The next polish is called No More of That Dull Stuff. This is a light lilac crelly filled with a mix of purple and blue glitters. I love a good crelly. This one does cover in 3 coats. It's quite sheer on the first coat, but that's pretty normal for a crelly, and it built up really nicely to not look clumpy or messy with the 3rd coat. But it builds up nicely in 3 coats, and you are definitely going to want top coat with this because of those glitters. I mean, you want top coat with everything, but especially when there's glitter involved, just to give everything a nice glass-like finish, you're going to want top coat. So that's 3 coats of No More of That Dull Stuff. The next one is called Not Handsome Enough to Tempt Me, and this is a softened medium olive green cream infused with blue teal green multi-chrome shimmer. This one is one of my favorites. I think we know how I feel about olive green. I'm a big fan. This one is beautiful. It covers in 2 coats. Again, it dries a little bit dull, so you're going to want a shiny top coat to amp up the shine. But otherwise, those are my only notes. It dries a little dull. The next polish is called The Violence of My Affections. A violet metallic filled with violet red orange iridescent flakies. This one I did 3 coats. I think that if you were more careful than I was, or maybe you have shorter nails, or maybe you just use a thicker coat than I do, this could be opaque in 2. For my pictures you're seeing 3, and this is I really like this purple with pink flakies. That's a really cool combination. So that is 3 coats of The Violence of My Affections. Then the last polish is called You Take Delight in Vexing Me. Isn't vexing a great word? I struggle with my vocabulary and using the same words over and over again, and I'm really trying to expand my vocabulary, but I just don't remember to use words like vexing. But I need to, because that's a good word. Anyway, You Take Delight in Vexing Me. Dusty blue-gray sparkling with hollow microflakies, pink to blue aurora shimmer, pink, green, gold iridescent flakies, and a mix of blue and turquoise glitters and sparks. This one I applied in 2 coats, and I think it covered really well. You might possibly need a 3rd coat if you have super long nails, or if the tips of your nails are very white, but I was able to get this opaque, in my opinion, in 2 coats, And again, you're going to want to top coat with this with all those glitters to smooth everything out, make it nice and even, smooth it all out. That's 2 coats of You Take Delight in Vexing Me. This collection will be available on the second Friday of the month, which is January 11th. This will be available for at least 2 months. It's sort of limited edition, so if you do want this collection, maybe grab it when it releases. You can purchase the polishes individually for $12 each, or all 6 polishes in a bundle for $64. All of that information will always be listed in the description box. Are you a Pride and Prejudice fan? I don't know if I've ever read Pride and Prejudice. I feel like I have. I feel like I have. Regardless, this is a lovely collection, and I love that it's, I mean, these are my kinds of colors, like for a wintry collection. This is a lovely situation we have going on there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know which one is your favorite, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.